Yo, what up? What up? What up? Like and share, like and share, like and share, so we can get this thing out everywhere. If there's anywhere in the world you could be, we're just supposed to be right here with me, the BABGOG, and I appreciate you for pulling up on me. What's going on, man? Shout out everybody in the building. There we go. There we go. There we go. Hope everything is going well. You guys. Shout out to Hemp. This might be risky. They made me aware of this. I wasn't aware of this before. Today. But listen, man. First and foremost, even though everybody that motherfucking left the Black Manosphere, nobody claims the Black Manosphere. But this is my thing, bro. I remember when we had this whole talk about the thing, right? Now, if you completely, totally don't align with something in a principle, right? By all means, don't be associated with it, right? Like, listen, anything brotherfucker, bro, don't put my name around that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's not me. I don't agree. That's not my ministry. I don't agree with the ideology, right? But, and again, everybody has their own thing, right? And the biggest problem I've seen with us, bro, again with black men, and yet again, bro, too much infighting. And I say this, as much as we have broken this shit down, right? As and many different ideologies, many different ages, regions, life experiences, professions, expertise, education, all different walks of life, bro. But the wonderful thing that happened is Black Manosphere shit, bro. And I remember the first panel I got on like it was fucking yesterday, dog. You know what I mean? The first panel I really got on because my dumb ass called into Obsidian show the first time and I didn't know what the fuck I was doing and I got hung up on. I think that was just like a one-on-one call, but once I figured out back at the time, Hangouts, the first day was the first day and the rest was history, right? And we here now. I heard a whole bunch of black men, bro, talking about things that at that time, I was in my mid-30s. I was in my mid-30s, right? At that time, I'm married. I'm in the military. I'm living away from my family. I still got shit going on with my fucking baby mama, with my kids and shit, right? Trying to just figure everything out. It wasn't the worst of times, but it was a difficult time. And I heard black men talking about stuff that the world had convinced me I was the only one going through. I had been convinced by the motherfucking world, bro, that I was the only nigga going through the shit I was going through. And hey, I just gotta sack it up. I just gotta man the fuck up and I gotta figure this shit out and do it on my own. And hey, don't bitch about it, don't cry about it, don't whine about it, because ain't nobody will give a fuck no way, right? Then I stumbled across the motherfucking Black Manosphere, right? And I'm like, hold on, man. You mean tell me this black man out here going through the same stuff that I'm going through? Specifically, one of the biggest topics at that time and back then was like child support and shit, right? Custody. And it was just refreshing to know that you weren't alone. Again, man, I tell y'all, bro. The crazy thing, crazy, scary, yet wonderful, right? Thing about black men right now. I tell y'all this shit. A lot of this shit we talking about, bro, is groundbreaking shit that people are never gonna understand or realize until we long dead and gone. And however this shit turns out from, let's say, 100 years from now, they're gonna be able to come back to this and the lame ass, the incel ass, all the negative shit, manosphere niggas, right? People are gonna be regurgitating this shit and they go see this as ground zero of hey man, them niggas was right the whole time. Right? They said this shit. Motherfuckers didn't want to listen. And what makes it so bad is by this time, by it happened, it's gonna be a super duper hard shift to the opposite. What people don't seem to understand and realize, right? And the crazy part about it is the black community has directly experienced this with the 94 crime bill. If and when you let shit get too far out of hand, bro, it calls for harsher measures. Okay? It calls for harsher measures to motherfucking right the ship. If the ship gets off course, right? Or even in aircraft, if the sooner you catch it, the less time you have to make up to the original motherfucking destination, because oh shit, you caught it, and now you can get your heading correct and get back on course and get to your destination. The longer you let that shit motherfucking drift off course and go the wrong way, the more time it's going to take you to get back on course. The black community as a whole, bro, is not even off course. You're going the whole fucking wrong direction. The black community is literally traveling backwards. I don't say this to fucking make fun. I don't say this to, he. Again, man, regardless, and that's another thing too. Somehow, some way, because niggas don't agree with me, and because niggas don't want to hear me tell the truth about niggas, even though I'm the most qualified to do it, right? Because remember, y'all say, "Oh, well, I ain't. Should no white folks have nothing to say about what black folks got going on? Should no Asian folks? Should no Arab folks? Should not even the Africans? Should no niggas? Should no non-FBA have nothing to say about Black American affairs?" Okay, all right. Well, I'll say it. Coon, sell out. You hate your mama. Hey man, shout out to Mike G, man, coming through for sure. Shout out to my man fucking Jay Miller, hit me up with a 20 ball earlier today while I was over on Hamps. And shout out to my man Crunchy Roll-Ups for this is my vegetarian terrain. Okay, I want my 3-5. I got you when I see you, man. Appreciate y'all for the support, man, on the cash apps, bro. I greatly appreciate you, brothers, man. So I'm stacking this way. Ain't nothing but some money. Even when it said that I'm the only person, or people like me are the only people that can criticize the black community and can speak on black issues. When I speak, I'm shut the fuck up. I'm tempted to be bullied. I'm tempted to be silenced. But being that I don't give a fuck, and niggas can't whoop me, hey, I get to say what needs to be said. And again, being that I'm a black man from the fucking deep south, born and raised, right? Blue collar, came from motherfucking nothing, made myself something. I should have the most motherfucking authority to say what the fuck I want to say, as long as I'm telling the truth and saying what needs to be said. The problem is I can say everything I want as long as I don't address black women. As long as I don't address women, I just shit on the niggas. You niggas ain't shit. You niggas broke. You niggas ain't taking care of your kids. Ain't, can't, don't, won't. Do better, nigga. Do better. Do better. Do better. Do better. Do better. All right. So when are we going to address the other half of the equation? Because community and family takes the man and the woman. Unfortunately, the most important male opinion are males that deal with other males in the black community. That's dysfunctional. That's downright ass backwards. All Diddy. Who is you? Who you think you is? No, no, no. Well, I'm me. I don't think I know. And these are my credentials. Oh, nigga, you broke. You ain't nobody. Shaquita, little baby, ain't you fourth generation of motherfucking government assistance and housing? Fourth generation, baby. Your great granny, your mama, and you. All y'all in motherfucking Davis home. All y'all in motherfucking Alphabet City, in Bird City. Fuck you talking about? Fuck you mean? You got more of a fucking opinion than me? Oh, nigga, you just no, baby. We here now. Let's have a conversation. I ain't got time for that shit. Ain't nobody trying to hear that. I ain't think so. Niggas don't know how to even have a disagreement, bro, a discussion, a debate. It's immediately fuck nigga, pussy nigga. I'll shoot you, I'll kill you, I'll beat you, I'll fight you. Shout out to SKC, man. Coon of Coons. Eat, sleep, fight, bust. That's another wonderful thing, man. Shout out to listen, bro. We have created and generated so many fucking philosophies and terminologies and terms and shit, bro, to describe the condition of the black community. I never forget this. Wherever he is, shout out to Gab, wherever Gab is. Gab, for everybody that remembers it, Gab was I think he would consider himself like a pro-black guy, right? Gab, DC cat, whatever, cool, super mellow, laid back, and whatnot, what have you. I came into the space. It was Gab, Psychopatheist. I'm trying to think of some of these other people that were on the other side. Of course, you know, motherfuckers I'm not gonna name. But just the guys that may have had opinions, but at the most part, as crazy as it was, they would actually had a conversation, right? Gab said some shit to me, bro, that I never ever heard anyone say, and it immediately resonated. He said, "Hey, brother, brother, fantastic, brother. You know, even DC, brother. The fuck, I don't know how the hell, THs become V's, but brother." He said, "Brother, we sick, man." And I said, "What?" He said, "Hey, man, we sick." And that shit really fucking it touched my mind, bro. It touched my spirit because I had never seen it that way. In my head, it was just like, damn, you niggas don't know better. It really didn't resonate to me that like niggas for the most part didn't know better. But if you look at the conditioning and you look at the lack of training, you look at the lack of structure, you look at the lack of discipline, you look at the lack of order, you look at the lack of male leadership, it's guaranteed to happen. It's fucking right there in front of us. The women have ran the shit, and we've been. And I say this is why I say this so much, bro. The reason why the black community is failing is because the black man has not healed himself from um the matriarchal motherfucking the matriarchal flu, the matriarchal disease, the matriarchal cancer, the matriarchal whatever you want to call it. The women worship the deification of the black woman. The black woman is God. Okay, syndrome. Until we get, and it's going to have to be the majority. It's not going to be. The problem is that, and slowly but surely, more and more brothers are waking up, right? But I say right now, if I had to guess, at best we're at 40%. At best, 40% of black men can actually be critical of the women that they love, care about, you know, the most. Their mamas, their aunties, their sisters, their wives, their daughters. Very, very few of us can fucking do that shit, bro. And then just speak in general and be like, look, bro, listen, I'm fortunate to say my mom wasn't no hoe. I stand on that. Right? Stand on it. Everybody not as fortunate. A lot of niggas out here got mismatched siblings. None of them got the same last name. None of them match. That's not their fault though. But what it is once they get older and they can't call the mom out and be like, "Hey, man, all that I got is you." About fucking Ghostface Killers. He's like, I don't know why my old bird had so many seeds. Right? We was poor. The even the fucking culture, man, says this shit, but you know, it's in a submissive way of addressing it. If some girl right now, Queen Op or whoever the fuck this is, it's the girl, all she did was humiliate some other girl that was like slow or whatever. She's like in a lesbian relationship, but she fucked niggas. All she did was be disrespectful. She already got autistic kids. She's pregnant with another kid. You know, and she's in her second trimester. She's talking about she about to have a baby deletion, bro. This is a thought leader of the fucking black community. Oh no, man. Not yes, nigga. No. Listen. Clout is currency. In 2026, bro, clout is currency. Motherfuckers get enough followers, bro. They get free shit. They get brand deals. They say, hey, throw me fucking $40 for promo. Motherfuckers can literally turn the number of people following their account into motherfucking revenue. Once you understand that shit, it's crazy. But hey, that's the way it is. So you can't tell me that when Megan Thee Stallion has 32 million followers, let me see, allegedly, let me see, they said 32 million. Shit out here. 33 million followers. How is that not motherfucking? Shout out to a man, vegetarian, terrarian. Appreciate the brother for the 5. Black folks don't like when black folks talk about black folks. Niggas believe without reparations we can't change anything, but they'll be broke after them. That's another thing, bro. Don't even. Ain't nothing but some money. Don't you say nothing bad about reparations. Hey man, hey man, hey solid sir, man. Listen, bro. Hey, bro. Hey, Cree, you have no idea. Cree, listen, I told y'all, bro. We truly are the bridge between the gap and like the last generation with common sense, bro. You're the last generation that had the motherfucking. You know, I was looking at today, bro. You know, these kids, most places don't even make kids do actual driving tests no more. They just take the test. They don't even actually drive vehicles no more. They just take the test. It's your job to motherfucking make sure the little motherfucker know what he doing. He just got to pass the paper aspect, right? So many things have changed, bro. So I was like, it's literally an attack on attention spans and intellect. Purposely, they want to dumb motherfuckers down. Well, this is the thing too. Clark Anderson said this back in the, I want to say the 90s. Clark Anderson or none of us had any idea or any suspicion or planning for or um understanding or knowledge of AI and robotics. Nobody was talking about motherfucking real life robots in motherfucking the 90s. Nobody was talking about AI, artificial intelligence in the 90s. Outside of movies, that's all that shit was. So chat participation. Realistically, how fast or how far, how many years up does that move 2053? I say conservatively at least 10 years. Realistically, I would say more like 15, aggressively, depending on how this shit going. Every day, bro, they're talking about some new shit, Opus or one of these motherfucking AIs doing some shit it's not supposed to be doing. So shout out, man, a young tender saw exactly, bro. That's one of the things they ask you for your ID to see if you got your IG to see if you got motion, bro, to see if you got followers, to see if you got influence. That's clout, bro. MJ Hines, I think that's more realistic. 13 to 15 year range is realistic, bro. And niggas have no idea. Hey, Nick, shout out to Nick Taylor, man. Nick for the fire, appreciate you. I wish the reparations were doled out to the ones that qualify by blood so they can shut the hell up. Now, if they fail, they can't blame YT anymore. Ain't nothing but some money. Man, Nick, you know how that shit gonna go, man. Hey, and I told y'all, somebody tagged me. Shout out to whoever tagged me in the damn the AI shit about the Japanese robots and shit. Hey, I told y'all, bro, when these motherfucking sex bots hit the motherfucking streets, nigga, it's over with. These sex bots touchdown, you ain't gotta worry about nothing. Well, that's what I'm saying. Alpha J, they don't want to do it. Niggas don't want to see other niggas make it, bro. They really don't. That's the problem. There's no way it should be all the nail shops should be motherfucking Filipino, Korean, or whatever type of Asian. They charge all kinds of motherfucking money, overcharge you, then be talking shit about you. Ugly nigga. Feet stink. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying, man. But if you point this shit out, you the coon, man. You the problem. But let's get into this shit, bro. Let me look at this fucking thingy here. What's it? Lene. Let's look at this shit. And I don't know who this woman is. NAACP, that already tells me a lot. Right. Is the black manosphere just as bad as MAGA? When did you become such bullies? Now, again, first and foremost, bro, what is fucking the I don't even know who the members are no more. Right? All the OGs, except for maybe only person that's really still claiming it is Obsidian. Angry Man left, he doing his own thing. O'Shea don't fuck with it no more, he doing his own thing. Jap don't fuck with it no more. Jap doing his own thing. It's only one person, and then sparing fucking I guess like kingdoms or whatever you want to call it, out here on our own, independence. I never had a problem with issue saying, hey, I was affiliated. I never got the what's the name fell through before I could get my motherfucking Letterman's jacket, right? Before I could be knighted in or whatever, so on and so forth. But again, bro, I'm one of the best to ever do it in this shit, official or unofficial. When it comes to this shit, bro, and understanding the condition of the black man, but most importantly, the black community, a black man, a black woman, a black child. Hey, bro, put me up against anybody. I'm betting the motherfucking world on me. Nobody do this shit better than me, bro. Nobody. Because I'm gonna be real. I'm never gonna be with you like the reason why a lot of you niggas won't fuck with me. Oh man, you fuck with the black bitches. Yeah, I do. I'm gonna keep fucking with them too. That's what I like. You niggas not gonna shame me and the motherfucking, dealing with Becky and motherfucking Maria and Chung Lee and shit, nigga. I mean, if I come across one, cool, fine. It's that shit nice when I travel wherever I go. It's something there. You know what I'm saying? I run across a little something. But at the end of the day, if I'm taking anything serious, it's gonna be with a fucking black woman. If you don't like me for that, nigga, you the weirdo. You're weird. I don't give a fuck if you like a white girl. I don't give a fuck if you like an Asian girl, an Arab girl, or whatever. The problem again is you niggas dick watching. The problem is you niggas feeling like you gotta control. I have to agree with you wholeheartedly and be completely and totally in lockstep for us to, you know what I mean? That's the problem. I won't do what you niggas want me to do. So, nah, bro, I'm a grown ass man, my nigga. I was who I was before I picked up this motherfucking camera and microphone. And then changed once I turned the bitch on. It's always been me. Listen, man, listen, that's what I'm saying. Listen, bro, Stream Team, bro. Listen, and niggas, even the Stream Team shit was an example of it, bro. It's sad. Stream Team did not last because niggas started pocket watching and niggas felt like certain niggas was getting too much shine and niggas felt like, niggas didn't want to fucking play their spot, play their role, bro. Niggas are not comfortable with not being the motherfucking the motherfucking main event or the fucking superstar. Niggas ain't comfortable. And niggas start comparing themselves to other niggas and be like, oh well, I'm better than him there and this, so why? Asking questions. And it's like, fam, obviously, whatever, however you feel it is, that's not how it is because the audience, the viewership, the notoriety, the respect tells you that. It tells you that. That's across the board with anybody. Shout out to West End for the 5. Appreciate you, brother. I don't want to hear anyone talk about Manosphere helping white supremacy. The same people took the jab because Kamala and Biden told them to take it. Hey, man, that's a whole nother thing, bro. Lord knows how that shit gonna turn out in 20 years. Chill out, man. But that's what it was, bro. Niggas, egos and whatnot, what have, which is understandable. But the thing is, like, if we truly want to fix this shit, we're gonna fix it. Like I said, as of now, the Black Manosphere is it still exists, but I mean, it's not some big ass motherfucking organization moving together. It's just everybody doing their own thing. The old niggas hated on the young niggas. Then the niggas that was here before, the newest niggas started hating on the newest niggas because the old niggas gave the newest niggas a new name and we didn't know nothing about it. We got in a whole beef with the what's the brother's name? 3.0, right? Manosphere 3.0. Shout out to them. I don't know if they still doing content or not. But them niggas started beefing with us, and we like, hey, bro, we didn't call ourselves that shit. Them niggas called us that. That's what they called us, bro. like what are we gonna be? 3.5, nigga? We gonna be a 3.5? I don't give a fuck. I don't care, nigga. I'm just here to get my message out and talk about what I want to talk about, bro. I don't have all this time for this infighting, right? Then you got the different camps, the Ibmore shit and the MGTOW and Black Pill and SYSBM and all these different things. And for the most part, bro, it was always just general general acquaintance. Oh, you had the dating coaches, you know what I mean? RRP, ARC. It was just so many different things. To where, you know, it was a one-stop shop for whatever you wanted to go about. Game niggas, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You gotta talk to the bitch. You know what I mean? It was just like, it was what it was, bro. It was, you know, 2020, 2019, 2020 was fun times, bro. Before, you know, Kevin Samuels blew up and, you know, everybody was Manosphere. Then it was cool. Everybody wanted to be Manosphere once motherfucking Kevin Samuels blew up, dog. You know what I mean? New niggas that they had never ever spent a day on a panel. Niggas that never ever had a channel was making channels. Right? But all of that, and we here now. Right? We here, bro. Yeah, SBE, all this other shit, you know, after Kevin Samuels blew up and niggas didn't move. Kevin Samuels didn't move how niggas felt they should have moved. So hey, they created SBE. You know what I'm saying? Niggas started, you know, going through the archives, digging through the crates. You got a big dick? Pause. The nigga in the bed. I again, remember, I missed a lot of that shit. I wasn't here for that because I was on the boat. All of fucking 2022, I was deployed, so I missed a whole bunch of shit. Right? You know, whenever we pull in or whatever, pause. You know, and I had access to YouTube and what was going on. I could, you know, be aware. I'll find out and catch up. But, you know, for the most part, shit, I was out the paint. A lot of motherfuckers came, a lot of motherfuckers went. Was way more new motherfuckers here when I got back. They rode the Kevin Samuels way. Kevin Samuels fucking died before I can even get back. Kevin Samuels died. Bitches was celebrating, laughing, giggling, ha, kikiing. Yeah, the Tommy coming through and shitting on Manosphere niggas saying he was never Manosphere, but he made the Manosphere. You know, all that shit, bro. Nah, bro. Nah. Nah, that's nothing. Nah, bro. I freeze on. I guess I feel you if you say that, but bro, it was not, bro, it was nothing. It was nothing like the Obsidian marathons, the rumbles and shit. I ain't seen nothing. And that's another thing. The fucking Anton sphere coming along, right? Them niggas taking any and everything that we had and repackaging it and doing it better, monetizing the shit out of it. It's just crazy, man. It really is. Well, let's get to it. Is the Black Manosphere just as bad as MAGA? When did you become such bullies? We need a whole new set of Black women, better ones, worth putting our lives on the line for. Now, again, this is a fantastic original. This is one of mine. Okay. If I don't know you, I don't owe you. Brought to, I always forget her fucking name. What's her fucking name? Little sexy ass little chocolate drop. That was the dating coach, and she said she had to quit because Black women were unrealistic. I can never remember her fucking name. She lied about her fucking cousin. Lied about her cousin getting kidnapped in motherfucking Atlanta. And told every man that had something to say about it that you was a coward, that you not a real man. Bro, we done been through so many motherfucking, bro, we done been through wars and this shit. And that's just my time. Hell, way before that, they had the motherfucking the hit list with Jap and all them and old man and shit. Angry Man. Motherfuckers getting channels taken left and right. April Mason. Appreciate you, man, sporting man. Yeah. April Mason. There we go. That's who it was. April Mason, her lying ass cousin, bro. Shout out to a man, Alpha J. My bad, there we go. Appreciate you, bro, for the 5. Thank you for this show. Saw you earlier. The attacks are so real. No matter how much you served your country, peace is a blessing. Hey, man, I appreciate you, man. I'm used to it, bro. This should be fun to me. But the April Mason shit. If I don't know you, I don't owe you. So many cases that we had to bring up. We had to educate these black women about black men out here giving their lives up on the daily. You know, and whenever it happens, no one gives a fuck. Whenever a black man does exactly what they talk about, and he steps in to a situation of domestic violence with a woman, and not only does that woman motherfucking, you know, go back with that man, but she helps hide that man, right? After the man that had absolutely nothing to do with it loses his life. Why the fuck would I send my son on a fucking fool's errand like that, bro? Nigga, you not, hey, little nigga. All right? We put our drawers on the inside of our pants for a reason. You ain't got no fucking superpowers. Ain't no gulag. Ain't no motherfucking one up. Ain't no continues. Ain't no respawn. One and done, nigga. And you know these stupid niggas out here, if he'll beat a bitch, he'll definitely motherfucking shoot you. All these things, bro, we covered it. No matter how much evidence we gave, it didn't matter though. Over the past 2 to 3 days, I've seen black men come in droves, gleefully maximizing every opportunity to bully any black woman with something to say in defense of Meg or black women as a whole. I could use bigger words they're doing besides bully. Sure. Again, that's stupid. I don't give a fuck about that. Well, no. How's it bullying? And where was the bullying when you guys were celebrating the death of Kevin Samuels? Where was the bullying when you guys were not celebrating, but you were dismissing the death of Kobe Bryant with his daughter? Where was the bullying? Where was the bullying when y'all motherfucking celebrated Shannon Sharp, you know, getting into his little debacle to his situation? Y'all anytime a black man suffers anything, bro, that y'all feel like he, you know, because you didn't like me, you guys celebrate the hardest, the most. Unprovoked. The biggest bullies, bro, and the most insecure motherfucking group in the country, black women by far, hands down, no question. We can, hey, let's argue. How much time you got? How much fucking time you got? Oh man, here we go. Young nigga with the money in the building. Shout out to our King B.
That's $25,000 alpaca. You block that shit. Right. You don't rubble. Put the club soda on there.
Just showing support because I know you need extra money for oatmeal and Epsom salt because you're an old nigga now. Keep up the good work, OG. Also, I truly believe, in my opinion, it was Patrice O'Neal who was the true pioneer of black men speaking. That would be a good. I mean, mainstream. That would be a good argument. I think he would have it there. Black men speaking about the ways of relationship dynamics, but Patrice O'Neal didn't just make it black though. That's what I'm saying. So you have men that are speaking in general, but then you had, you know, the Black Manosphere, which spoke directly to the black man's struggle and the black man's, you know, plight or whatever you want to call it. But bullying feels like the most astute way to put it because in the grand scheme, it's childlike, trivial, and it's projection in its most infantile form. Still, somehow, the impact feels shockingly vile, twisted, and evil. Seeing them seemingly feed off the hate-fueled debates and pile onto them with the intent to be elusive, aloof, contrarian, combative, incendiary is maddening. It's crazy how you can find all of these words for when black men have an opinion about something that black women are doing. It's something that everybody engages in on motherfucking social media. What are we doing this for? Why are you being so fucking disingenuous? Okay? Why are you acting so obtuse to act like this is just the run of the mill topic for the week? That's all this is. And the only reason we have a way to speak or reason to even speak about this is because Meg made it public. Clay didn't say shit. Clay still ain't said shit. Clay not gonna say shit. And then you want to leave out the other part of this as to why black men's beef with Megan Thee Stallion has far more deeper fucking roots than this Clay Thompson bullshit. I won't say the majority, but a large contingent of black men believe that Meg Thee Stallion lied on a black man and got him arrested for nothing. And this man's going to lose 10 years of his life. And there was even an attempt on his life. And let's not talk about that. Black women celebrated the attempt on Tory Lanez life. You know, y'all are the main proponents of motherfucking, you know, oh, free that man. But whenever it comes to a black man being, you know, falsely arrested and falsely convicted over a black woman that you like her fucking trash ass music, it doesn't exist. The rules change. She went on national TV and said, "No, I never had no sex with that man." Then got on the stand and said, "Oh well, yeah, we had sex a few times." Story didn't add up for shit. But because all a woman has to do is get on the stand and cry and say, "Hey, he did it," y'all know how that's gonna go. And again, we even hold fucking Tory accountable. That's Tory's partially at fault for this. Tory's at fault for this for not taking a motherfucking stand and saying, "Hey, that bitch lying, that bitch did it." So he got to eat that. He got to eat that. He got to deal with that. That's the motherfucking decision he made. But at the same time, I can motherfucking hold his ass accountable, but I wouldn't have to hold him accountable in the first place if the first bitch never lied. And that's the part that black women don't even want to motherfucking address. Meg Thee Stallion's behavior in this Clay Thompson situation is literally the same shit she did when she came to the internet. All of a sudden, it told everybody that Tory Lanez shot her. Because she felt some type of way, because she was in her fucking emotions, because she wasn't getting the attention she felt like she was due. The bitch came to the internet. Mind you, she hood. She from Houston. She from the streets. Snitched on the man. Lied on the man. Sorry, excuse me. Lied snitching. And got this man put away from fucking 10 years of life. Shout out to Lucky. Yeah, he didn't even cheat. She said, and again, the bitch so stupid. She said, "Oh, he's talking about you couldn't be a monogamous." So, bitch, all you did was tell us this: y'all was never together. Y'all was never officially together. He was just doing you a fucking favor, and then you tag along in public. Oh, she a celebrity. She going through some shit or whatever. Let me just let this little dumb bitch come out here and hang around me in public and tell everybody we together and so on and so forth. I'm still out here fucking these hoes. Come on, bro. Clay Thompson is a NBA kid, bro. Clay Thompson grew up rich. Clay Thompson has never had fucking struggle a day in his life. Clay Thompson, like I said, until Meg Thee Stallion, we've never even gotten any details of any of his fucking previous relationships. I didn't even know he used to deal with Coco Jones. They just told me that today. And Coco Jones about to fucking is engaged to Donovan Mitchell. Niggas talking about any nigga that know nigga. I don't know shit about the details. All I know what the fuck Meg stupid ass got on here and told us. I know that they were together. They announced they were together sometime during the beginning of the season, and now that the season over with, the relationship over with. Shout out to academics. What are we doing? I'm not invested in this shit like that. I don't know what the fuck going on. I fervently believe this moment is ushering in a new wave of feminism, and I don't know how it's going to affect our community. I personally haven't reached the misandry yet, and I don't ever want to have to get there. Baby, yes, you're already there. You're already there. You're just speaking in code. This is misandry like. The fact of the matter is you're lying. You're acting like you don't know the reason for black men's gripe and grief with Megan Thee Stallion and trying to make it only about this fucking Klay Thompson shit. And what are you talking about? New wave of feminism. The last wave and the current wave of feminism is nothing but fucking misandry. That's all it is. For black women, it's black misandry to like the umpteenth fucking degree. Again, I have not seen white women, Asian women, Arab women. I have not seen the movement of where they say abort all male babies. I haven't seen it. Not saying it don't exist. I'm saying I haven't seen it. The thing that you know, it's crazy though. This shit right here is even a finesse. White girls are going crazy because a girl that told them not to get married or so on and so forth and all this other bullshit got engaged. White women should know this by now. White women should know better. White women always motherfucking want to be taken care of by a man. So again, I don't feel bad for they dumbass either. Shout out to my man Donatello 9538. That they want congrats, not consequences after HGS. What's HGS stand for? Just let me know what HGS means, brother. Appreciate you. Shout out to West M 757 for the 10. You might remember this. My homeboy was in the Navy at NOB. He helped his female sailor move and her abusive ex. The ex shot him. He is now brain dead. I want to say it happened around 2005 to 2010. Damn, I might remember that shit. I think I remember that story. Shout out to Ghost Illmatic. Wow. She's just trying to justify the anti-black male misandry ahead of time. Gynocratic gaslighting with wild virtual signaling. Exactly. We know what this shit is, bro. Shout out to everybody. Appreciate you guys for the support. Ain't nothing but some money. Yeah, man, and that's that and again, this is why the black manosphere is needed. Black man, be young, old, or whatever, you need to understand and learn this coded language that black women have when it comes to speaking about black men. Bro, it's never it's it's never positive. Almost never. Again, not all. There are definitely some black women out here that are for black men. The problem is it's not enough of them speaking up. Right? I say it all the time, man. Listen, I have no issue or problem with black women. I know that there are good black women out here. I don't think it's, they're difficult to find, but the reason why they're difficult to find is because they don't identify themselves and they refuse to speak out against the bullshit. Black women deem me a bad black man, right? Simply because I'm critical of the shit and the behavior that's destroying the culture in the future, that we supposed to have. Again, baby, if you a hoe, be a hoe. Stay a hoe. I'm not trying to motherfucking convert no hoe. All right? Do your thing, baby. You serve your purpose. But what I don't need you doing is influencing a whole new batch of hoes. It's too many of them. But I will say, as a single woman who wants to be married, who wants to have children, who can be loved well enough into making you a sandwich here and there, going all out for a special breakfast in bed, or clearing my schedule for an evening to cook you dinner. Who wants to be soft? The men are just making it increasingly difficult. How am I supposed to feel safe enough to choose? Yeah, what are we talking about, bro? And who is DJ Tommy Guns? Anybody know who this is? How you guys, and that's another big thing. Um you can't assign any and everything that every fucking black man says to the black manosphere. Everybody's not motherfucking black manosphere. Most of these niggas say black manosphere niggas is lame. They don't agree with black manosphere fucking tenants. They don't agree with the principles of black manosphere. They don't agree with any of this shit. They say we're a whole bunch of motherfucking incel, niggas that can't get no pussy. By who? You think now Lucky, you being crazy. You think he was gonna give her anything other than throat babies? You think Clay Thompson, who they hadn't had no kids to date, was gonna put his first kid in Megan Thee Stallion?
Your relationship with your children.
Oh my God.
Lucky a comedian tonight, y'all. Yeah, hit the like button, people. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. It's free. It's free. I'm trying to find the thing. Give me a second, y'all. Y'all remember the thing when we covered, and it's crazy. So many black women calls for physical violence and the death of black men, bro. It's not even funny. Oh, my bad. I didn't see it. I got you. Here you go. There you go, little baby. My bad. There you go. I want paying attention to the chat. Hit the link. But hey, y'all remember the big back unattractive girl that said niggas gonna have to pay? Y'all remember what I was trying to find that? I was trying to find what give me a second. Mm, damn. Y'all remember the big back girl that said black men's gotta pay for some shit? No, it was me. It was my thing. I did a it was my live. Trying to find it. Give me a second. Mm-mm. Mm. Yo, what up?
Can you hear me? Oh my
Yeah,
phone. Okay.
yeah,
You was like, girl, what you saying? What's up, Fanny? Oh, sorry.
yeah. Don't play with
Fan.
me.
I got what's up, fan? Anyway, two things, right? I have a question, but I want to answer what I just said about her getting pregnant. If
Hmm.
we think from her position, right? Now you know I'm not judging nobody's position, but if we thinking from a person who's trying to redeem themselves and I ain't taking no L, what do we know women to do? If he don't have no kids, to my knowledge, I don't know.
Yeah, no.
So it would have been smart, a win for her to be his first child to get because he's not gonna marry you. So if you're trying to come out on a win and have an attachment to this esteemed man, I'm saying it would have been in her position to get pregnant, because now you're just taking a L regardless, instead of now, I don't know if, I don't think he was dumb enough to get her pregnant, but I'm just saying in that particular position, usually what we see in the industry when these girls go for these ball players, they're trying to get pregnant. They're not really trying to get a ring. You know what I'm saying? Like if it comes, but once they realize he might not marry them, what's the second best thing to attach myself to this man and his resources to
Yeah,
have a
but
kid?
Clay isn't one of those guys. So
That's
Clay,
what I said.
it's the archetype, right? So Clay Thompson is bred NBA. His dad, for a lot of people don't know, is Michael Thompson. His dad was a Laker, right? I think he was an NBA
Hmm.
champion, so on and so forth, all the different things. But his dad, he grew up in this whole environment. So his dad put him on game about
About how
group.
those women be
Yeah,
doing.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? All this other shit. So and nobody messes up at his level, 300 million deep, right? At the minimum. And 14 years into his career, and now you're gonna have a oops baby. That's just dumb.
Yeah, yeah.
But you know
Second
what? Look,
thing, go
Lucky, just
ahead.
real quick. So that
No,
and
tell
that
me.
and Lucky, that's what it was. Hoes is mad because a hoe lost. She couldn't flip it into nothing.
That's
So she was supposed to be Sierra 2.0. Instead, she just left yet again.
See, and after my live earlier, I had, you know how girls come when to have conversations on the back, and they were saying like, oh, that's not fair, the men in this red pill space aren't giving women an out. And Lucky, like, every time you give these perspectives, you never give grace to the women who do change. And so I was just like, well, where did Meg show for a length of time that she was really trying to be this person for herself? So they were like, well, she hadn't been drinking, she hadn't been doing a lot of stuff, so now, if she goes back into the streets and she does her behavior, it's because he broke her heart. So I said, well, if a man has a reputation of always dogging women out, and then he gets with a woman who he wants to try to change, let's say, or just settle down, and this woman cheats on him, what would women say? Would they say he was trying to change and she was wrong? She said, no, we would say that's what he gets because he's always dogged women out. So I'm just trying to think, why do you think it's not the same where men can't be redeemed for having a history of just dogging bitches and then, hey, I want to try to find love and a good girl, whatever that looks like, versus women? Or do you think that's an area where there's no such thing as a redeemable woman?
No, no, no. This is the thing, right? So any and every the thing is, look, right? A lot of hoes win in the end because most niggas are simps, right? Just look at the pimps, right? The P, after his bitch done did all her dicks and he can't motherfucking work the hoes no more. Who is he settled down with? Bottom bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Bottom bitches ran through of all ran throughs. He's seen this woman do all kinds of things and so on and so forth, but they have an understanding that he has a actual love and affection for this woman. So he settles down with this woman and spends the rest of his life with her until they fucking die. That whole one. Because at the end of the day, she at the, when everything's over with, she gets provision and protection until way
Until
past her
he
prime and so
over.
on and so forth. Right. The problem with the whole thing is, right, she's still a hoe. Right. She's a hoe because he knows all of the things that she's done. A lot of women are hoes and niggas don't know it. A lot of women are hoes, niggas don't know. Niggas don't know what she did.
Mm-hmm.
Niggas meet her at and take her at face value, so on and so forth. He likes her, she's cool, we're compatible. Hey, let's do this. Let's try the relationship shit. If it develops into more, hey, we'll get married and hopefully it works out. You know, make a family, have some kids, grow old
Mm-hmm.
together, happy ending, right? The problem, look, is all of the hotivities are out in the open now. Before social media, you didn't know who a hoe was, other than just hearsay or hearsay,
Yeah, now you
right?
post it and
Now, thank you, Luck. So now, look, can a woman be in the club, let's say 4 nights out of the week. She don't work there. Is it fair to say that there's a high possibility that woman's a hoe?
Yes.
All right. So when you posting on your Instagram and your fucking story, and every time you on the story, you got you twerking with the Don Julio bottle on
This,
your head.
yeah.
You feel me? Now it's my fault for believing what you're advertising,
Mm-hmm.
and it's my fault for treating you accordingly. Oh well,
Mm-hmm.
no, no, no. Well, baby, I can only go by if I go in the motherfucking store and it's a green bottle in there and it's got a Sprite label on it. I open that motherfucker up and it's water in there. I'm gonna be mad as a motherfucker. Why, look?
Mm-hmm. Because I
This
wanted to
motherfucker
Sprite.
told me it was Sprite, right? But if I open that motherfucker up and it's Sprite and I'm mad, it's something wrong with me.
Mm-hmm.
So black women have a huge branding issue and understanding of you can't promote this, but then tell me that you're that. And then when men treat you accordingly, now it's something wrong with the man. No, baby, you made the bed, you lay in it. After that nigga, after that nigga, after that. And what makes it so bad, look, she said this. She admitted to this shit.
Mm-hmm.
And she makes it so nonchalant and so frivolous as to where niggas say it public. Yeah, I fucked the bitch too. I fucked her. I fucked her. I fucked
Yeah,
her. I fucked her.
she doesn't really, because someone, I don't know why Lori Harvey always comes up when the conversation is about a Meg or a Cardi B. I get it. I'm one of those people that will always advocate that they are different. And so just to hear in like this little, what is it called? X Live or X, when you in like them little conversations, just to hear how Lori Harvey has to keep coming up as though she displays the same level of attitude towards I just think that it's a difference. But I think um I think for the Meg the Stallion, I think it's just important, just my final thought and I'll get down. I think it's just important that I hope that she does show a different behavior, because I was listening to the hip hop world and they were saying that the last woman that shifted the female culture that was pushing this in this genre of pop culture was Nicki Minaj. And we don't really have another female in that industry that's influential that way to shift the culture. That a lot of these women like a Meg or a Cardi B, they're not talented enough, should I say, this is with the conversation, to shift the culture. So I would ask before I get out of here, what type of behavior would have to happen for it to be a collective shift of culture, like it keeps happening? Because before Nikki, we had a wave, then you had the, if we go all the way back to this particular conversation genre of music, you had the Queen Latifahs, then it shifted, what I'm saying, just kept shifting to them opening different type of doors, little Kim to the Nikki. Now all these is Nikki's kids. Now we don't really have, there should be another time where 10, 15 years now, there should be another shift of a different, I just say regime of bitches. But now it doesn't seem that way. It seems like it's pretty much stuck. And the female rap girlies are dying, and that whole culture is dying, and it kind of transcended into the R&B girls. So what type of shift would you see happening? Like what type of woman would you see have to come in this industry to shift it? Or do you just think that it is what it is?
Yeah, no, I don't. Whoever that woman is right now, we don't know who she is. We don't if she hasn't either she hasn't been created yet or she's never going to be created.
Okay, so they're
Um,
saying Doechii.
who
She carries
who's that?
herself. Okay, so in the hip hop world, they're saying Doechii could shift the female influence of being overly sexual culture, because she, even though
No,
she does show sex appeal, she's not wearing her sexuality to where now it could be a new wave of women
Doechii
who,
has a video of her bouncing her titties in it. The whole video. Lucky, no.
you're saying no, it has to be no sex, like straight Lauren Hill.
I'm saying you can't have a video, a music video of you literally having no shirt on and you bouncing your titties while you're rapping a song. No, you can't have that. That eliminates you completely, totally from the non-sexual. You can't do that.
Well, then I think we're done here. Like, where you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no, I don't think in the culture today they're listening to music from people or from women who are like the Lauryn Hills. I'm not saying that they can't.
There are no, well,
It's
there are no more Lauryn Hills. That's what well, if it is, that's what I'm saying. So and I think, Lucky, this comes to something you talk about and we delve into. If
mhm.
there's a Lauryn Hill, the industry is purposely keeping her from ever becoming mainstream.
Mm, that's a good point. That's a
All of
good
the
point.
last Sukihana, Sexy Red,
Cardi's.
Ice Spice, I'm just talking about the new hoes. All of those
Oh,
grandfathered in. They hell, Cardi
grandfathered
got
in.
to be in her what, mid 30s by now.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So you talking about the young
Yeah, the up and coming. So think about all of the newest batch of black women, Glorilla, hoes, all of the whole
Mona
culture.
Leo is married. I just found out the new
I don't know who that
girl.
is.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? She was on the Grits and Eggs podcast. But yeah, I see. Yeah, I guess I see it. I see it. Well, then, hey, there's a black media outlet problem,
Well,
and
that's what
I'll
I'm saying.
just
Black media doesn't. Black media is one of the biggest proponents of the quote unquote gender war and just philosophical ideological differences, right? You can't have them. So if you are a quote unquote conservative mind, right? Or if you're someone that speaks to anti whole culture, you want to control women, you hate women, you're an incel. You see what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah.
When again, I'm for grown people doing whatever. Well, I'm not saying I'm for it, but I understand it. You grown, you gonna do whatever the fuck you want to do at the end of the day. What I'm saying
But you
though is
shouldn't wear it though. I feel like we wear.
we have a duty. We have a duty for the upcoming generations to not have black women out here being the face of eating man ass. I'm just saying, I'm that Lucky. That shit in itself to me is just crazy. It's a new video every day, or so, and Lucky, the bitches be bad.
They do.
They be
Well,
fine.
just like the girl
Bitch,
in
you
today's
had your
conversation.
Jesus Christ, bro. I get like you can't kiss the Lucky. Lucky? How you gonna be lovey dovey with a bitch and sweet on a bitch, bro? And she out here eating them nigga ass. Maybe I can't even kiss you. We can't even get all the way there because bitch, you got shit lips. No, I can't do that. A man, another man.
A
How the fuck,
grown
Lucky? How the
ass.
fuck I'm supposed to walk down the aisle with you? 5 years from now, when you got videos on the fuck talking about how you used to eat man ass. I can't do that. And Lucky, and we the problem, Lucky, because I'm really thinking, oh, that shit, your past shit matter. Shit, me, bitch, you putting your past out here.
I mean,
Now I'm gonna be the dummy. I'm gonna be motherfucking Willie Lump Lump and Boo Boo the fool. The motherfucking cuff you and make you my old lady after you motherfucking make songs and tell everybody you out here eating man ass.
I mean, listen, I get it. I ain't arguing with the men that said. I think whatever a woman does with her mouth on a man, should be private. But I think, hey, if you as a man say, I don't want to hear the ass part, that's too far, hey. But clearly there's a lot of men out here who like that shit. You know what I'm saying? So
Them niggas, listen, them.
so I've learned not to kink shame.
Hey, you
Okay. I
gay.
have seen a
Y'all
lot.
niggas are gay. Nigga, you gay. That's gay.
Brother fuckers. I ain't trying to hear none of that shit. I've been told you niggas. I've been told y'all. As soon as niggas came to me, oh man, your G spot is in your ass, nigga. No, that fucking ain't. Not
How
mine,
the fuck
nigga.
would you know?
Not mine. The minute motherfucking spine tingling nuts I done had, nigga.
That's okay. I'm gonna check out. You have a good
You
night.
too. You have a wonderful night, love. Hey man, y'all coming through killing with the support, man. I greatly appreciate you. Shout out to Sweet Brother Noopsy for the $3, brother. Greatly appreciate you. Shout out to my man Jim Rat for the 10. I said this before. Us men got to get back on code. Treat them accordingly. No ands, ifs, or buts about it. Indeed. Shout out to Juan Solo, POV. Didn't she say she didn't like straight men? Yep, that's what Dochi said. Exactly. She definitely said that shit. Frame Runner for the 5. Rhapsody is way better. What happened to her? I think she was rapping for some minute, but then she fell off. So I don't fucking know. Shout out everybody for the support. Yeah, straight men, black men, all this other shit, bro. You can't have a woman that's another thing too. Again, we're not even talking about the fact of the matter that black women have the highest um identification in the LGBT community. Black women identify at the highest rate of LGBT of any demographic. So how the fuck, you know what I'm saying? What are you supposed to do with this? Again, but if you say this, you the problem. There's something wrong with you. It's you know. But I found it, y'all. Let me remember this. Y'all remember this? Remember this lady? Remember this bundle of joy right here? All right. You modern feminists, fuck you. Stop acting like, and you dumbass niggas that are following it. First and foremost, niggas, they hate you too. I'm gonna keep telling you dumbass niggas this. You don't understand it because you're dumb. You haven't read a book. Yeah, man. Listen, that too, bro. Listen, you super simps, dog. You're gonna be the motherfucking lambs to the slaughter. Y'all really think like, bro, when these misandrists hate all men, they hate them. And you know the big reason, the craziest part about it, bro, they hate men because they know they need them and they desire them. They can't fucking get around the shit. It's a stud on the thing right now. It's played in how the most disrespectful thing that a woman can do is go back and deal with a man sexually. Yo, what up, fam? Vegetarian terrarium, brother, you there?
Yeah, I'm here, bro. Do I need the camera?
Oh, no, you cool. What's up?
Shoot, nah. I'll be honest. Like, ever since that Kevin Gates era, I've been kind of confused. But like, what made niggas want the Lamborghini door legs?
I told you, bro. To me, my hypothesis and synopsis is prison culture, bro.
That's foul. That's
I'm
foul.
telling you.
I ain't never understood. Like half of that, I ain't never really understood. Like there was a point in time in my life where I thought like I would only eat the pussy of my wife. But it's interesting to see how quickly like people's boundaries dissolve. You get what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
It's a little confusing. There were females back in the day in school that you could like they literally say, I do this, I do that, and then I'll just be sitting there like, wow, like I didn't realize I was green. Because there was certain shit I would not do. Like it took me, I ain't eat no pussy until I was about like 23, though. I refused. But that's because I knew, like, I ain't about to eat no shit. Another nigga probably fucking wild. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what you're doing. So I refused. But it was like, damn. Now we at the point where it's just like eating ass is like a French kiss.
Yeah, bro. That's diabolical, bro.
Mm-mm.
That's the scary part, though.
That's that
That's the scary part, fam.
that Willie Lump Lump shit serious. Like it kind of like honestly, like you a little older than me, but it's so much that happens in these generations, like in these little generational gaps. Like my older cousin, like, like he was probably like 19 when the 90s hit. And like there's the stories he told me, and I used to just sit there like flabbergasted. But now I'm just like, damn, like it really like every 5 years there's a new boundary just broken. Now people is fucking he she's.
Bro, I ain't get me started on that, man. The Decepticon Transformer shit. Hey, in Vegetarian Terrarium, people don't even understand the craziness of that, bro. To where now you have to double check and make sure that the woman is a woman. You know how crazy of a fucking think about that, bro. You know how crazy of a fucking mind fuck that is, bro.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
have you have to make sure that, hey, this is a woman.
No, listen, this is the only thing. Like, yes and no. And the reason why I say no is, like, I've seen some hoes that look like they daddy before, but there's a limit. Like, there's certain obvious tells, unless like you just a drunk and you just be doing shit just cause. You know what I'm saying? Like you a YOLO type nigga, basically. There's a lot of guys out there like that. Like, hey man, I just did it type shit. But no, like, ain't no way you couldn't tell all like that, bro. She ain't look that like ain't no situation where you can't really tell. Like that's rare. Like that takes money.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. No, of course, I'm with you on that, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, listen, bro. If that motherfucker, I ain't listen. If that motherfucker ain't got the whole motherfucking stick shift to automatic transfer, bro, you ain't got no excuses. You feel
Like,
me?
bro, like hip structure. Like people don't even say that because I noticed that shit. Hip structure. You can tell. Like there's a certain like even though like there's hands and feet in Adam's apple, even though it can be shaved down, you can still see that shit. And then like back to the Megan shit, like realistically, I mean, I feel like Clay probably thought maybe. Personally, I feel like Clay thought maybe. And then he just started going out like, like when you deal with a chick and you thinking, all right, yeah, she a little extra, but I enjoy hanging out with her. And then you take her places. And then did you see that video where he was just sitting there looking very distraught? Like, I brought Keisha here with me. Like you go to an opera.
Yeah. That, when they was when they was at the dinner and she started yelling and singing.
Yeah, like I know a lot of bitches who sit there and just yell obscenities like pussy and shit like that. Like it's funny and it's like, wow, I brought you here. Like I feel like that was that day that nigga woke up.
Hold on. There's really no excuse to be honest. There was a job I had that legit did trick niggas on first glance, but that motherfucker voice was deep. Yeah, bro. Listen, man.
Nah,
Yeah, nah.
Cause you
Yeah,
gotta
nah.
use your if you don't have an imagination, you ain't never gonna try. Like you'd never see past that shit. If you look at a face long enough, you can sit there and be like, put a mustache there.
Not even that, bro. I just
Put a
like to
beard
me,
there.
bro. To me, if I gotta ask, bro, for real, better be safe than sorry. I just chuck it up as that's a man.
I've never had to ask before, but like that's the thing. Have you ever been in a situation you had to ask?
No, that's what I'm saying. If I look at it and it's to me, it's a man. So that's what I'm saying. I'm talking about to myself. I've never asked the actual woman. You know what I'm saying? Well, no, actually, I take that back. So it
Damn, how'd
was
that go?
so no, she was a woman, of course, but that's another thing too. So a motherfucker so tall, bro. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be safe. You gotta be. I'm telling you, man, it's hard out here for tall bitches right now, bro. A bitch 6'6", anything, and she ain't got, and she's not clearly curvy. You know what I'm saying? Clearly to
Mm.
wear. Yeah, no, bro, it's crazy out here, bro. It's scary, dog. I'm telling you. Hey, listen, bam. It's a transgender. A
Nigga,
lot of
don't
them bams
nobody,
out here, bro.
bruh. I ain't gonna lie. If you and I'm not saying that like skinny women deserve no attention, but if if it ain't really got no curve to it, and you know what I'm saying, like nothing that look like it could be thick later after you go to work, what made you just be like, yeah, I'm on that on some real shit? Like I sometimes I didn't talk to niggas that I went to school with, and then like on my Facebook journeys, I started to see like people's Facebook friends and shit. Like I didn't been hit up by a Decepticon or two in my damn on the friend request, and I sat there and I was like, what the fuck? And then I look and I see what niggas I know are already friends there. And I'm sitting there like, wow, that's crazy.
That'd be the awkward one there. That'd be the awkward one, bro. Where you like, hey man, why you following him?
It is awkward, but only if it come up in conversation.
Nah, like, of course you never, you know what I'm saying? It never comes up in conversation, but you like, nigga, whenever you come across that nigga, you looking at him like,
I just sit there and be like, wow, bruh. I hope we don't fuck the same hoes. That's really what I be on.
Hey, say it again.
I don't want to fuck the same hoes as you, dog. Like,
That's how hey, and again, man, that's how niggas end up with that long cough, man. But let me get into this video, man. Let me get to this video.
yeah.
Book, you'll know about fucking Marxism, right? You'll know about the process of what feminism. Again, don't take my word for nothing. Talk about the sad part about this, bro. The government is backing the black woman. The government chose the winner out of the black community because they know as long as the woman is winning, the man loses, and if the man is losing, the whole fucking race loses. But women don't give a fuck. Why? Because now they got power. Again, don't take my word for nothing. Talk about. Go look it up for yourself.
My name is Dr. Brendan Tynes. I am in Gemini, a reluctant apologist, an energy healer, and a scholar and a storyteller. I am.
Energy healer. So we what does that equal, y'all? Energy healer sounds like which bitch to me? Sounds like. Do we not see this fucking play ran in the best motherfucking, like always the archetype, man? Listen, bro. Listen. The sad part about this, bro, and a big part of it is that, man, a lot of these women turn to this feminist ideology. And hold on, let me play the rest because it's very, very important.
I'm a black queer feminist. I'm an abolitionist.
Black queer feminist. Hold on, it went by kind of fast. Let me go back.
It's time for us to let black men face the consequences of their action. My name is Dr. Brendan Tynes. I am in Gemini, a reluctant apologist, an energy healer, and a scholar and a storyteller. I am a black queer feminist.
I am a black queer feminist. Okay. That sound familiar? Do we not see this fucking play ran in the best motherfucking, like one of the best fucking scams in the history of American history and possibly mankind? As soon as a woman says she's a queer and a feminist, nigga, you're not gonna get nothing positive out of the deal, and she don't want you to. Her happiness comes from your fucking sadness and your suffering. This is not what I think. This is what I know. Put it one in the chat. Remember when and shout out to again, you know, the black manosphere ain't shit. The black manosphere just complain about bitches and blah, 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 blah. But the black manosphere helped put pressure on the goddamn Black Lives Matter movement the first time around when they was talking about to destroy the nuclear family. Or was it over? What did they say? Let me see. Yeah. See, a lot of people don't remember this shit, man. A lot of niggas don't care. Listen, none of these, bro, most of these niggas don't want to learn shit. Once you realize that, I told y'all, ignorance is bliss, right? Most people want to be fucking law policy positions as well. And the first thing she starts out saying is black men, it's time for black men to pay. Every time, man. What the fuck they want. And the first thing she starts out saying is black men, it's time for black men to pay.
Can I interject
Every time,
right quick?
Sure.
What exactly do we have to pay for if now? And I always ask people because people love to pick their sides. At what point do you not generalize an entire population based off a few people's actions? You get what I'm saying?
Are you saying like, why do people do it, or say when is it okay?
When do you let go of that shit?
Oh,
Because
it's a level of maturity and it's a level of maturity, bro, and a lot of time it's trauma. Most of a lot of black women, bro, deal with a combination of possible, actual, like, you know, physical or sexual trauma in their childhoods, but the vast majority of it is just simple undesirability. I don't think men understand how difficult it is for a woman that has never been desired. It's a infinity times more worse for a woman to have never been desired by a man and never have a man give her the things that she see the rest of the women get. So those women are like the biggest proponents of misandry and niggas got to pay and all these different things, because unfortunately, you know what I'm saying, she's genetically unfortunate.
The only thing that I can say is it's just based off of the logic of it. And I'm not expecting someone to be logical. Some people are just stupid, but or they just have an agenda. The only thing I can't understand is just like, all right, you're ugly. I wouldn't call you ugly because I don't like to call people names and stuff. But most people think you're unattractive. There was a point in time as a man where I was considered not that nigga. There's a point in time, like there's a point in time in a lot of men's life where you're not that nigga. Why the fuck? Like, would you take that experience and then just cover everybody with that shit? Is it like if you're that smacked, that I don't know what to say. Like I don't know what that looks like. But everybody is just bad. And everybody's so bad that you decided to be gay.
Yeah,
And then
that's
I bet you went to go be gay and it wasn't fun over there either.
yeah, that's supposed to be the solace though. So being that men don't desire her, or even worse, and I'm glad you said it, so I got to show it, but it's crazy, vegetarian, right? The level of even more failure when it comes to these lesbian relationships that are fake, that are simply out of, I can't get a man to do what I want the man to do, so I'm gonna pick a pseudo man. I'm gonna pick a imitation man. I'm gonna pick a fucking woman that tries to portray herself as a man, so that I get allegedly or supposedly, right? Ideally, all of the good traits of a man, but then then in a woman, which is fucking impossible.
And then they end up cheating on that bitch too.
Yes, exactly. She come back to dick because again, bro. She can't. I told you, women hate the fact that they need and desire men. They hate it. That is the biggest part of a fucking misandrist, bro. For the most part, 99% of motherfucking misandrists are just motherfucking dick fiends that can't get the dick that they want. That's all it is. That's the harsh truth of the shit in the black community, especially. Again, the women that are the most undesirable have the most to say and cause more likely than not the most confusion when it starts getting into like conversations and shit.
So you think it's a microcosm, like it's a microcosm argument. It's just it's coming from this microcosm. So the whole like, all right, like this the only thing I don't understand where it's like, okay, bitch tripping because she can't find no niggas. And then it's like you ain't willing to make things easier for yourself to have you one because you believe that you could ask for what bad bitches ask for. And in my opinion, I didn't have my nice little, pastime with bad hoes. They ain't gonna get that shit neither from me. Like some shit that's not like some shit that's out of pocket and out of line that you asking for. Just if it don't make sense, it don't make sense.
Yeah, but again,
Like
that's
I'm not sure where I would stand on the attractiveness level specifically, but I've never been told I was ugly. I got made fun of for being told I was pretty, and I was kind of confused. I was like, "Damn, I look good." You know what I'm saying? Like, but I don't get that point. Like, it's just like you want to fight on the leftist side of everything should be equal, while also trying to make things unequal. You get what I'm saying?
yeah.
It doesn't particularly make sense. It's like you want equal. It's not that you want equality. You want a certain level of superiority. You want to be above somebody else. That basically what it sounds like. You want to find your place above somebody else.
Yeah. Shout out to my man, Zagu. Appreciate you, brother. Why are we acting like Meg not lying about this, bro? Again, because it's the black women talking about it. Shout out to my man, TR McCoy, 82. Appreciate you, brother. Salute to you, fantastic. Salute to your consistency and standing on business, brother. I greatly appreciate you. And shout out to a man Todd on the cash app for the 2. Appreciate you. Shout out to everybody. Thank
You think Clay ain't tell her that he was on that?
She knew it from the jump, bro. Like I said, and she just, again, the whole Megan Thee Stallion thing, bro. This is just more reasons for niggas to be like, that bitch lied on Tory, bro. It just is. It's literally textbook what she does. Anytime she get dissatisfied with a nigga, she come to the public and make allegations to try and
Bro,
save face. Versus
bro,
just,
we knew what was up when Chelsea ended up getting immunity, though.
and that's why I say it's Tory's fault. That Tory had every motherfucking right, knowing that old girl had immunity. Just like that bitch did it. She did it, bro.
I blame that
And then
shit on him being Canadian.
even with immunity, she can't lie on the stand. So
No, Tory wanted to be a hood nigga, bro. He wanted to be an American hood nigga. He did that to himself. Like, he was trying to fulfill some type of hip hop image way too strong than he needed to. And like, I was kind of sitting there looking at him like, bro, I would have told.
Yeah,
there's no way. My
Again,
bad.
the thing is, it's titled, "This is the only way to save the black community." That is the title of this video. Okay, the title of this video is "This is the only way to save the black community," in quotes, right? Black community in quotes, right? And the first thing she starts out saying is, "Black men, it's time for black men to pay." Every time, man.
I'm an abolitionist as well as an anarchist. So if you already know that these are thoughtful
Anarchists, listen, abolitionists and anarchists. What's an anarchist? No order, no law, no rules, which we know what. Who would be the first to fucking go in an anarchist society? Who would be most at risk in an anarchist society? This is why you really can't take women serious, because they ask for things that you're literally not in an anarchist society. No rules, no law. Everybody do what the fuck they want. And you're a trauma. You know what I mean? You're a victim of. So you think you're asking for something that would more likely end up in you re-experiencing what you experienced earlier in life. This shit is dumb, and it's a doctor. She's a PhD. All books ain't no common sense. And it's neither nor, and this is all hatred, bro. Again, all this stuff coming out of this woman's, you look at her face. This woman's soulless. She wants every man to fucking suffer, bro. Because of, one man that she fucking came across in her life, unfortunately.
Forms of belief that you do not hold in this video and this knowledge quite literally will not resonate with you. If you are here, you probably know me from my podcast, Black Love Free, and you know me as an Afro-Carolinian queer Black feminist scholar and storyteller. I want to share a little bit of my presentation.
Now, again, she reiterated for the second time about the black female queer shit. Keep going.
That I promise you all, that talks about Black women being collateral to Black men's pursuits of success. And so I'll talk a little bit about some research that I did for my dissertation to help us think about what is actually going on when we see people, particularly Black men and women, argue that violence against Black women and girls is necessary for Black, cis, presumably heterosexual men to be successful.
Who said that? Who the fuck has said that the violence against Black women and girls are necessary for Black men's success? Who's saying that? Out of all this shit she's going to show, she's not going to show that source. She's not going to show the quote of any person saying, hey, in order for Black men to succeed, we got to beat these bitches. We got to take some pussy. The fuck is you saying? But again, this is the wonderful thing about the Black misandry, bro. Most niggas too scared to address it, right? So the men are never going to talk about it. Completely, totally ignore it. And then the women, majority of the women are going to motherfucking get behind it and cheer. Because what? A Black woman saying it. Cynthia G's around this bitch for I don't know how many years. Delete black male babies. Right? She didn't give a fuck. She was champion. Black women were paying for this shit. To hear someone spew this fucking evil, fucking sadistic rhetoric, bro. They didn't care, though. A Black woman saying it, so it's cool. We'll get behind it.
Offer some remedies for this for those of us who continually find ourselves being sacrificed or disposed of by our communities and by those who are closest to us. And also, please excuse my sniffles. I am quite literally trying to recover from entering a room too soon after it was fumigated from mosquitoes in Senegal. So if you hear me sound...
And then, you in Senegal? Are you, I don't know if she's saying she's out of the country or she just came back, but I'm guessing that she's out of the country. You're in Africa talking all this feminine shit? Good luck. Good fucking luck. Sorry, Chief Rocker, she's a liar. How many cats you know dog walk niggas when they were in school over their sisters? Niggas on lockdown over their female relatives. Exactly, bro. Chief Rocker. I'm gonna get to that. You making one of my major points, bro. Out of this whole shit she gonna do.
I'm not sniffly. I promise you I'm not sick. I just sniffed too many chemicals. But okay, let's get started. Let me move my tea. This presentation, this talk today mentions sexual violence and intimate partner violence. So if you are someone who is impacted by that, you know it weighs heavily on your heart and your spirit, I encourage you to take care of yourself as you listen. My presentation that I gave.
You need to take your own advice. You need to take your own advice. Don't just take care of yourself. Listen, if you got money for everything else, right? Go seek professional help for your trauma. Okay? It's very, very unfortunate and fucked up that somebody violated you as a.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. I didn't know it was but yeah, that was just, I'll put it in the chat so you guys can rewatch that. But yeah, that's just one of many examples of the black misandry and black women hating black men as a whole because of, like you said, some encounter they unfortunately had with some horrible individual, right? A lot of it too is self-inflicted. It's a girl going viral right now for some dude slapping her down in the motherfucking kitchen. Some girl went viral last week for exposing some guy or whatever about something. I guess he was a comedian or something or whatnot. And it's like, you stayed with him for all these years. Again, bro, when are we going to hold these women accountable for staying in the bullshit? I just, listen, I am not for abuse of men to women or women to men. I'm not for nobody abusing nobody, right? My problem though is, how does the woman eventually get tired enough of the abuse to where she leaves and you guys celebrate her for that? But then if I say, well, damn, bitch, the nigga with oops upside your head for 10 years, it must have not been that bad.
Are you
Now I'm
wrong for
wrong.
asking if you liked it?
I'm
Like,
wrong. I'm wrong for that. I'm like, so why did it take you 10 years to get out of this abusive ass relationship?
but remember, if you all right, so and that's if you're dealing with a chick who liked it. Like, all right, so if she say you gotta handle me, you see what I'm saying? A chick who say you gotta handle me could eventually get dumped, but at that point, what is her scapegoat to use when the nigga kicked her ass and she stayed? At that point, it kind of sounds like you don't want to, you want to save face. So you don't want to say I was cool with that shit. I egged it on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying beating up women is okay, but I am also saying that I am not surprised that you hit her, because there's certain situations where she will hit you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've never just beat up a bitch, but I've been hit in the eye. And the moment like, if you cause me to not be able to function on the regular basis like I normally would, I'm probably gonna hit you in your throat. And I don't think I'm wrong for that. If you would hit me in my eyes, that means you could blind me. Like, you can't sit there and, like, you could say a man is strong or whatever, but that does not mean that my eyes are invulnerable. You get what I'm saying? There's parts of me that you could fuck up. At what point do we hit that point where it's like, all right, you're doing too much and someone has the right to kick your ass? You feel me? Like, there, most people act like that point doesn't exist. Like, you get hit with a skillet, or you could get hit with a, like, that's never happened to me, but skillet, lamp, stabbed. There is a point. Like, I've seen dudes sitting there on camera and get beat up on. And it's like, stop. There wouldn't be no stop. I would have filmed it too, but you would have got the sure you can.
Yeah, but that's what we're saying though. But even you protecting yourself is misogynistic and female violence behavior. You know, another crazy story I got to do later on in the week. A bitch somehow found a stick of dynamite and threw a stick of dynamite at the nigga. The nigga tried to
Bought that
motherfucker,
shit.
huh?
He bought that shit. What you mean found this stick of dynamite?
Nigga, where do you buy? You can't buy dynamite.
You can't buy dynamite?
Bro, you gotta. I'm pretty sure you gotta have a permit for that shit, dog.
Found, bruh. Ain't nobody just finding no dynamite. There's a neighbor, somebody.
I'm saying, what I'm saying is, whatever means, nigga, I ain't even seen dynamite since a motherfucker like 1970s motherfucking cowboy movie. It's crazy. A stick of dynamite in 2026 is fucking diabolical, right?
Where do you find a stick of dynamite?
Bro, I have no idea. That's what I'm saying. You gotta have a permit for that shit, nigga.
What she do? Put it under his pillow?
No, she threw it at him. She got a stick of dynamite, lit it, and threw it at the nigga. The nigga tried to fucking, like in Call of Duty, you throw it back. Nah, he was too late. Blew that nigga whole hand and arm off, nigga. Hit that nigga with the 4 extra.
I was about to say 4 extra too. Like, no. Yo, and what happened to her?
I swear to God, bro. She getting they gonna start her I guess her arraignment or whatever in the next couple days. Straight cartoon shit, bro. On some Wile E. Coyote motherfucking Bugs Bunny shit, nigga.
Act me that nigga.
Yeah, act me the nigga, bro. Nigga, I know for good hell well in New York, ain't no fucking way you get no stick of dynamite in New York, nigga. That's the worst place. Hell nah. Nigga, you gotta motherfucking sell your soul to get a stick of dynamite and get that shit approved, nigga.
A stick of dynamite.
Crazy.
This was black?
Yes.
This was black on black crime.
Hey, man.
Hell no. Hell no. Nope. All right. Now I don't know why, but is there an issue? Okay, now let me just throw this out there because I done had this conversation with my cousins a million times. Why would you call bitches stupid or childish and not treat them like they're stupid or childish? And I've never understood that. I'm like, we got to pick a side. Like you can't act as if like I can't attribute being stupid to every female that exists. I'm not going to do that. But if there's a common consensus that most of them will just act out of body and do some shit that should not make sense, at what point do you just say they don't make sense?
No, that's the thing. You can't say it. You as a black man cannot be like, hey man, this is fucked up. It's just certain things you can't say. You can't be honest. As a straight black man, bro. I gotta think on this one second.
Think about it. But what I'm saying is, on top of that, there's you can't do that. But I was talking to my brothers, like we were sitting there playing Call of Duty and shit, and we was having a Charlie Kirk situation. I was like, I could care less about specifically what white people got to say about black people and the crime. Me as a black person, I get affected by said crime. And what we could do to change that would put us over them if we stop that shit. Why exactly should we not do that shit and fix it? And it turned into this thing where it was like, white people ain't do this for us. And it was just kind of like, at what point do you realize that if we all know where to trap at in the neighborhood, why are
you stepping in the trap? Why are you going over there? That's what I'm saying, though. I ask that question all the time.
Yeah, but why haven't you reported the trap? If everything is so bad for you,
fuck reporting it. Remove it yourself. Remove it. Either remove it or remove it or put a fucking barrier around the trap saying, "Hey, this is a trap. Fence it, electric fence the shit, barbed wire it, all this other shit." So you feel what I'm saying? But this is what I'm saying. This is what I want to say. as a black man, bro, you're only allowed to tell, at best, when it comes to black women, 25% of the truth.
That's fair.
That 25% has to be as forgiving, as loving, as
And
considerate, as praising, as uplifting.
then you
Nothing
gotta
but
blame
positivity.
yourself.
Huh?
And then you have to blame yourself.
Yeah.
And that doesn't make sense though. Like I ain't got no friends who go out there who ever been out there, stole no car, no kids, or shot nobody, or like I ain't never really been close to them niggas. Like I know niggas like that, but the only thing is the reason why them niggas exist is because there's a space. There's a womb for them. You get what I'm saying? Like it's nobody wants to get rid of them niggas. But I still gotta take the blame for them niggas if they cause you some type of harm. That shit don't really make a whole lot of sense.
Hmm. But hey, man, I appreciate you pulling up, fam.
For sure.
Hey, at the end of the day, y'all, shout out to the Black Manosphere, bro. Shout out to Obsidian, O'Shea, Angry Man, Jap, RIP ARC, RIP Kevin Samuels, RIP David Carroll. I feel like it's somebody else I'm missing. That passed away. It'll come to me if they did. But anyway, even y'all granddaddy daddy, man. Shout out to motherfucking BGS, right? Listen, dog. This space has provided. Oh, Dr. Tierson Johnson, shout out to him. This space has provided, bro. I wouldn't even be able to quantify it, man. If you are a black man, right? Get out your emotions, bro. Tap into your masculinity, tap into your logic, tap into your intelligence, right? Tap into your reason and listen to the things that have been said in this space. I promise you're going to agree with 80% of the things said, regardless of political standing, regardless of your religious standing, regardless of a lot of different things and concepts. At the end of the day, bro, all we're trying to do is make it better for the only group in this country that's never been allowed to even think for ourselves and truly say how we feel. Niggas don't even understand that, bro. RBR. Yeah, that's who it was, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Yeah, RBR. RP RBR, right? It's the limitations put on the black man by our own, okay? It's something we have to overcome before y'all ever start talking about the white man and the system and white supremacy and all this other shit, if you believe in that, okay? There are enough black men in so many different walks of life for us to create a fucking network, bro, for us to start this thing that we need for us to progress forward, right? And to become something so fucking powerful, bro. It's unbelievable. Plenty of people have said it, right? Plenty of people have said the shit, dog. But it's just the fact of the matter of niggas being able to put they differences aside and come together to get it done. Listen, I told y'all, bro. It's niggas y'all know I don't fuck with. But for the most part, I don't have any ill will towards those men as to where I wish bad on them or whatnot, what have you. And I don't want to see those men be successful in their own right, especially if they're fathers and they have families and all these different things, so on and so forth. You can be a fuck nigga and I just don't fuck with you, right? You can be a fuck nigga all day and I still just, you know, I'm indifferent. I don't wish nothing bad on you. You know what I'm saying? If I wish bad on you, you're just a piece of shit. You complete total piece of shit, and you're counterintuitive to progress. Again, them niggas right there though, the pieces of shit need to be flushed. Them niggas need to be put to sleep.
For God!
We got to get the pieces of shit out of here, bro. The niggas are just in the way. Got to get them out of here, man. Shit, RBR pass. I want to say 2024. I'm sorry, not 2004. I want to say 2024. Either early 2025 or late 2024. I think it's 2024. But yeah, man. Please, 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 people. You know, make a nigga, you know, kicking and screaming, tape his eyelid shut, make him mad, and introduce him to this content. A lot of motherfuckers saying, bro, oh man, I would never let my son and all this other shit, and you know, incel and all this other shit. But listen, man, are you gonna tell your son about the fucking wicked ways of motherfucking women, my nigga? Because according to y'all, everybody said, hey man, my life is great. You know, I ain't never had no problem with no women, and you know, my girl, my wife, the bitches I fuck or whatever, they all do what I say, and it's just, you know, I ain't never had no problem. Okay, so if you've never had a problem with a woman, how can you teach your sons about problems with women? You niggas don't even understand, like, you know. But you know, it is what it is. But anyway, man, hey, listen, appreciate y'all pulling up on me, man. Miss Fantastic 824 on all social media platforms. Like, comment, share, subscribe, hype the video. All right. And make sure y'all go back and rewatch the I'll put it in here again. All right. Rewatch that, man. One of my classics, one of my master classes. All right. But anyway, that's that on that one, man. We catch y'all next one. We out. Holla.